the Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
When I'm on the go, I take NCTV45 with me.
Give Mangina Outside Services a call when you want a yard project done and done right. Bud Mangina is the owner, and he and his staff will do just about any yard project, and he also does hauling of your trash and unwanted items. Mangina Outside Services covers the greater Newcastle area with very affordable prices. Tell Bud you heard this message on NCTV45, and you'll receive a 10% discount. Call 724-3658. That's 724-614-3658.
Quiet, relaxing tranquility. That's Bethy's Bakery and Eatery in Valant, Pennsylvania. But you may ask, is it a bakery or is it a restaurant? Bakery, restaurant. Well, they have cakes of every kind. And not only that, they have burgers also, and turnovers, and salads, and donuts, and nachos, and cupcakes, and cream puffs, and just goes on and on. But let's not forget, home of the plate-sized cinnamon roll. Is it a bakery? Is it a restaurant? You decide. Bethy's in Valant.
It's Butts Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Keep watching NCTV45 for Cookin' the Castle. You're going to love it. Free Sports, 835 Moravia Street, wants you to be on top of your game. Go to McCree Sports for all your sporting needs. You can call them at 724-654-6065. McCree Sports. They'll make you shine.
Hi, I'm Gary West for NCTV45. This is another edition of Focus NC. And this is segment 2 of a 3-parter. Make sure you tune into segment 1 and 3. My guest today is Pennsylvania State Representative Chris Sainato, representing the 9th Legislative District. Thanks for being with us again, Chris.
Well, it's good to be here, Gary.
And in segment 1, we talked about the state budget and talk about volunteer fire departments, and we want to continue on. Chris, a new law, Act 65, will allow advanced life support and paramedics training to be paid for by the Volunteer Firefighters Relief Association funds. So in terms of money, what does it cost for training in these areas?
A lot of times training is very expensive. They put more demands on our fire companies and to people to participate. And it's very difficult to get people to volunteer today just because of their lifestyle. Before, at one time, some people have to work 2 jobs today, or they have family responsibilities at home. So it's not as easy to get the volunteers. We're very fortunate in this area. It's been a public community service for so many years, and if you look at the fire companies, you've seen family traditions in our local fire companies, and it's good to see that. So, we need to provide assistance to help with some of these training programs because they're volunteers. They're out doing a community service, but you can't expect them to pay $200, $500 for training in different aspects. And then if you want to reach a new level, you've got to have more training. So we need to help provide dollars for them.
Tell us a little bit about the EMS Memorial Flag.
Well, that's a new flag that's designed to honor our EMS personnel for the job that they've done and for those who have lost their life. I mean, because unfortunately, firefighting is a dangerous thing, and we've had people killed in the line of duty. So you want to honor the people in EMS and firefighters. I think it's so critical.
When will that be coming into play?
It should be within months. I mean, they're working on it right now. But the law has been passed.
Now, I know you care immensely about our veterans, and you offer veterans assistance at your downtown Newcastle office. What are some of the concerns, and what type of information is given to them?
Well, when I became Veteran Affairs Emergency Preparedness Chairman, I was offered a service with the VFW up in they all work together. There's no competition amongst them because the bottom line is we all have to work together to help our veterans. So once a month I have a representative come to my office. And he comes in and people can see him. We also send a lot of people up at the courthouse to see Shirley in our Veteran Affairs office up there because we have a high number of veterans in Lawrence County. During World War II, Korea, Vietnam, if you look at the percentages, there's a lot, especially in Lawrence County, Western Pennsylvania, that serve, but a lot of them are getting older right now, and they need services and they need some benefits, and they can help.
You mentioned the Veterans Affairs Office.
Yes.
Now, throughout the state, is it true that they've given, or the legislature has given the Veterans Affairs offices more power, more responsibility?
You give them more responsibility. We passed a law for training. They have to meet a certain level of training now, and the Veteran Affairs offices, our office has always been compliant, but we've had some places where people weren't as trained. So you had a minimum standard that they have to be skilled in a certain area. So we're fortunate. Our people here in Lawrence County are trained, and they do a great job up at the courthouse.
A new law was created for specialty license plates for Pennsylvania veterans. Now, Chris, what will that revenue from these plates benefit?
It goes into a Veterans Trust Fund, and it helps provide some of these programs throughout the state for veterans. I think that's what's important because you have a lot of veteran organizations out there, and there's a lot of veterans that are hurting right now, and some of these programs are designed to help them.
My guest is State Representative Chris Sainato from the 9th Legislative District, and that's going to do it for segment 2 of a 3-parter. Make sure you tune in for segments 1 and 3. Lots of information being covered on this particular Focus NC series. So I want to thank Chris for being with us again, and make sure you tune into 1 and 3 as I mentioned. So thanks, Chris, and some contact information once again.
Yeah, my district office is located at 20 South Mercer Street in downtown Newcastle, and the phone number is 724-656-1112.
Thank you, Chris Sainato. I'm Gary West for NCTV45. We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223. Make it Lanigan's Irish Pub, where you'll be amazed with the weekly specials, pub grub, salads, burgers, sandwiches, Irish specialties, and desserts. Lanigan's has a full bar featuring domestic, craft, and Irish draft beer. You can also book a party at Lanigan's at 126 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. As they say at Lanigan's Irish Pub, the best Irish food since Ireland. Call 724-657-3444.
This is NCTV45. You can watch us anytime on your time.
Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.
Haynes Comfort Living Furniture, 32 North Beaver Street in Newcastle. There's no place like home, and there's no place like Haynes for that special look that'll leave your company in awe. It's Haynes in downtown Newcastle.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And